How you doing? Good afternoon to you. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the likes, Gloria. Christopher says good. That's good to hear. All right. Hello, Mom. How you doing? I was trying it on here. I'm gonna try to do both, but yeah, YouTube. It's not gonna be the best quality, but anyway, once I get the new device, I can do both properly. But anyway, is everybody all right? I'm not early, am I? It's late for me, really. Hope you're all having a good day anyway. Hello, Woynishat. How you doing today? Hope you're all well, people. Hi, Woynishat. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Thought I'd come on here today. But yeah. Everyone okay? Thank you for the likes, Soraya. Yeah. Keep tapping your screen, double tap your screen. So, hello, Anya. Oh, really? All right. Thank you for the likes, Soraya. From the UK. Where are you from? Yeah. Hello. All your chat is invisible. I'm on TikTok, that's why. Because it was just dead. So I thought, I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm going to try and, yeah, hopefully soon I can do two from two different proper devices. I can't really do YouTube properly at the same time as TikTok, but it's just, it is what it is. But yeah, I just tried going live and there was just hardly anybody there. So anyway, yeah, I can see you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's just, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see all the chat. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for the likes, everyone. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. I hit the like button and all that. Yeah, so it's not the best camera I know, but on YouTube that is anyway. But it is what it is. Is everyone okay then? Hope you're all well. Hi Tom Bowers, good to see you. How you doing? So what are you up to today? Hi Tom Bowers, how have you been? Yeah. Might do a gym session later. Hi Emily, how you doing? I'll try coming on here. Can you come in UK? Well, you can go wherever you want. Hello Kev, how you doing? Hello Heaven, good to see you. No, I don't do drugs now. Hello John. Hello Johnny. I don't know. I don't know. It's with this chat. What's the topic? I've not really figured out yet, but thank you for the likes. Yeah, I was just saying, like, with this whole Epstein files is crazy, isn't it? Apparently, Peter Attia is in that. Peter Attia is in the files. Longevity expert, and he's in the files. Hello, Squiggly. Hello, James. How you doing today, everybody? Welcome in here, everyone. So, yeah, it's like even people you thought were probably, yeah, it is depressing. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck are all these people doing in the files? Thank you for the likes, Effie. So yeah, you just never know, do you, with these people? You never know what these people are capable of. If somebody that you thought you could have trusted ends up in the files or something. But I mean, it's not really surprising with the Musk thing, is it? Really? I mean, it's not really surprising, that is it? Because I mean, people probably see him as a bit kind of of a dick anyway. So it's like, well, oh, David Kendall, but there's certain people you think, what the fuck are they doing in the files? I thought they were actually like decent people or something, but yeah, apparently Peter. I've not seen the apology, but apparently the apology is really bad or something. Although whiny shit, but it's not going to be good for Joe Rogan because so many of the people that he's had on his fucking podcast have been in the files, But I don't know if he's going to try and cover up for them or what, but it's just going to be interesting how this is going to unfold, isn't it? Yeah, 345 million pages. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Who wants control over people? What are you talking about? Hello, Leo. Hello, Lone Wolf. Mom always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like sometimes you think someone is genuine, and it's like, who is it? Like, I mean, you think of some of these people that have been convicted that you never thought were going to be bad. It's like there was that whole Sam Bankman-Fried thing, and a lot of people thought he was genuine. But then, I mean, the whole crypto thing to me is a bit dodgy anyway. But you know what I mean? It's like he at least kind of come across like some modest person who was just like a geek or whatever, and just hello Prakash, like he was all an act. Like remember that whole FTX thing? It was all this act that was to try and look like he's this modest guy who's just wearing these kind of modest clothes and stuff, and just kind of not looking like one of these Silicon Valley elitists and whatever. And yeah. Hello, Craig. Yeah. Who of the J or you guess? I'm just saying that. I mean, as in like, you've got Elon Musk. I mean, obviously he's been there. I mean, a lot of his buddies, I think, are probably going to be in there. I don't know if has Peter O'T been on there. I would have thought he's probably been on there, right? Yeah, he's been on Joe Rogan, Peter Attia. I mean, so you got Peter Attia, you got that. It's like, it's just, anyway, thank you for the follow. Anyway, so hello, C. Showpool. But what about Bible verses or something? Okay. Hello, man 8232. Bros locked in FR, what you mean? They're on about the working out and stuff. But yeah, I do lock in and I go hard. Anyway, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. The Quran, not Bible. Okay then. They always connect with other horrible people. Well, yeah, that's they say, birds of a feather flock together and all that. It's like that kind of thing, isn't it? Where you get these kind of sus people hanging around with other sus people. But as George Carlin said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. Okay, Nakorg. Didn't someone else just say that it's a man's world? Why does that keep coming up in the chat? Hello, Swapperers. How you doing? I hope you're well. Let's not worry too much about who is. Yeah, no, it's why so many are on there. Yeah, exactly. It's what's going on. Like, why is there so many of these names on the list? Anyway, it's quite disturbing, really, isn't it? When you've got all these big name celebrities, but there's been a lot of celebrities that have been exposed lately, and also even a lot of big content creators. Yeah, I'm on a different device, so I don't know. It's just, but the picture's bad though. So thank you for following Jamie Jenkins. So the picture's bad, but the camera's better or something. I don't know. But then if I go on my other device, the camera, what is it? The microphone sucks. That the camera's good. Can't fucking win, can I? Yeah. I know the song. It's a man's world. James Brown. Oh yeah, I know that song. Hello, Zalal. Ah, good. There we go. All right. Is everyone all right today? Let me know how you all doing. Hit that like, subscribe, and follow. So yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't know why. Why would my phone's microphone be a problem? I don't know. Let's just go and look and see if there's any difference. If I go back to like my other one and then compare them or something, second. Bear with me a second. Hang on, it's saying it's only 1 minute and five. How is that then? I didn't mix. Hang on, what the fuck? The hell? There's like nothing there. The hell's that? 1 minute and five. I don't know, guys. Anyway, so is everybody all right then? Hello, miserable 9012. Okay, I'll do it later, maybe something. What does my content revolve around? Just mainly just different topics and things. Let's just compare the audio to the. Just trying to listen to the audio, and then we've listened to this one. Let's see how it sounds. Trying to compare the two. It does sound different, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe it's just the phone's not got the best quality, so it is what it is. Yeah, the audio on this one is better by the sounds of it. Although Jesus, love, how you doing? But the camera quality is not the best. I mean, I could try and put my webcam on, but I don't really like the angle of it, though. That's the only problem. It's hard to get the right angle with the webcam. Yeah, Rohan, I do, yeah. Anyway, is everyone okay today then? And like, what is the topic? I don't really have much of a topic right now. I was just talking about how there's so many of these celebrities getting exposed on the files. Hello, Coleman, Blake. Hello, Gravelord. How's it going today, everybody? Hope everyone's well. Mr. Universe. Topic was a tasty nutty chocolate bar. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Topic. The topic bar. Yeah. Hi, Kieran. Oh, goodness. I don't know what you're talking about. What's the purpose of these kind of social events with the rich and powerful and influential? What kind of power does that give someone to have so many of that, so many of them compromised? I don't know. I think some people they just get to a certain level. I was Donald these days. I'll tell you about that in a sec. Um, they just, I don't know, they just get mad with power. They think they can get away with anything. I think is what it is. It just gets to their head. I think, and they just think, oh, I'm so powerful. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, Donald is doing fantastic. He's doing so tremendous. So, how does the audio sound for people on TikTok then? Because when I've used my phone for YouTube Lives, the audio's not the best or something. Thank you for follow, Pyra. Hello, Rome. No, geez. Okay. Uh, Thoughts on femboys? I don't know. I mean, it's just, I think it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just odd to see so many men are just kind of like women now or something. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I mean, there's always been like effeminate guys, but like it seems to be something that's being pushed now. Oh, goodness. Hang on. Yeah, they're encouraged to be more feminine these days, it seems. Like, it could be the media, it could be just. Okay, so I can't do anything. I mean, I'll try and plug in my. Maybe I could try to plug in my webcam or something. Still not the best, but I'll try and maybe it'll, shut people up. There's always something, isn't there? Bear with me a second. Then I'll just turn the webcam on. There we go. Yeah, that's just, that's no real depth or understanding. What's that? What are you talking about? But thanks for being open-minded. What you mean? What the hell's going on here? What is going on with this chat? David says men need to keep their testosterone levels up. Men be men and women be women. I agree with that, but it's just, I feel like, for the most part anyway. I mean, you're always going to get differences and stuff. Some people are naturally going to be more inclined a certain way, but it does feel a bit unnatural. Like, there's this whole thing of testosterone being reduced, and that could be influencing men to become more feminized. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like a lot of men are becoming mentally weaker now, and it could partly be that there's just not a lot of there isn't a whole lot of, you could say there's just, in some ways there's not enough adversity in life. Like, maybe that's what made men actually stronger, or that they had to deal with some adversity. But nowadays things are so comfortable, people can like order food online. They just get lazier, and that could be part of it. That they're just becoming kind of more complacent, and like, men were supposed to be getting out there and sort of getting after it, but it's like nowadays they become softer, they become more, hello M Wells, thank you very much. If anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button. I love to have a bath, and that warm water is great. It's feels like bliss. It's absolutely tremendous. Yeah. What's that? We need to be strong to protect the home and family. In World War II, our grandfathers were strong with adversity they went through and military service. Yeah, it's just like I said, they don't have a lot of struggles, you could say, which then you could argue leads to mental health problems when you have nothing to fight for, you have no purpose, you have nothing to struggle for. When your life is so convenient, that you could argue leads to a lack of purpose, a lack of meaning. So no wars, only love. Well, I mean, that would be an ideal world, but unfortunately it's just, I see things that for real, and I just feel like we're not going to have peace anytime soon. There's always going to be conflicts going on in the world, unfortunately. I don't know. I struggle to believe that we're ever going to come out of that. And I don't want to believe like that, but I want to think that we're going to have peace and love. But it's just, some people don't want that, Some people want to fight over resources or whatever other maybe it's some ideological thing, but some people get greedy. And Liberty says, my great grandfather was an RAF fighter pilot that defended the northern skies during the Blitz raids. He had 16 confirmed birds, and further 18 confirmed Confirmed kills. Oh, really? Anyway, so is everyone okay today? Hope you're all well. But yeah, I think men are just, I think maybe that's part of why men are struggling a lot of times with mental health now is the lack of purpose. But I think women struggle in their own ways with their own issues. I think a lot of it's down to things such as basically the whole kind of thing of, social media and not feeling adequate. There's all these anxieties around, not being good enough, and they're comparing themselves to other people on social media, which is just really toxic, and we shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Anyway, so come on, you probably have less testosterone than a guy now. Who are you talking about? Who's got less testosterone than a guy now? What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, is everybody okay? Hope you're all well today. Share the live out if you can. Right. Yeah, is everyone okay? Just keep chatting. Hello, King Loz. No, I mean, I don't think I've got less testosterone. I mean, I don't even drink alcohol, so, I mean, a lot of guys drink alcohol, so alcohol, especially if you drink a lot of it, will actually lower your testosterone. So I'm actually doing something that actually increases my testosterone. Probably all just kind of jealous, aren't you? That's what it is. Hello, you never shone so brightly. How you doing? American men have less because of the chemicals in our food and water. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like BPA and shit like that, but I'm about 6'4". Yeah, I'm about 6'4". Yeah, yeah, anyway. Hello, Belle. How you doing? Welcome to my live, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Share the live out if you can. Live to learn, hello. And yeah, that's not really good, is it? Watching prawn, is it? Hi, One Jack Paul. How you doing? Who you got for the Super Bowl? I don't watch Super Bowl. And M Wells is 4'11". Yeah, that was about the same as my grandmother, actually. Some say people are getting taller nowadays. I have noticed that there seems to be a lot more taller people now. Has anyone noticed that seems to be a lot of young people, even some children that are taller than adults now. It's kind of odd to see but yeah, I think it's just that to do with some might say it's more availability of all this junk food that's high in calories, and it's increases growth hormone, I guess, and it's just that might be what's going on. Because back in the day, they were more deprived of nutrients and stuff, and they just had enough to survive. But yeah, but someone said that being taller is not necessarily better, because the taller you are, then the harder your heart has to work to get blood around the body. So there is that. So all these guys wanting to get taller, well, then you might end up actually not living as long. There is some research on this actually that suggests that taller guys do not live as long. It might cut a few years off your lifespan. So it's, they say be careful what you wish for. Who's a communist who supports Antifa? Who said anything about that? Who said anything about Antifa? Thank you for the share, Millionaire Marion. Thank you for the heart, me, George. How you doing, George? I hope you're well today. Anyway, yeah, so just keep the chat flowing, everybody. Not going any taller, of being small. Mine's probably because being on Ritalin from 6 to 14, does that stunt your growth or something? Hello, Sherber. Good to see you. How are you today? Hope you're well. Who have we got on TikTok? Antifa is a made up bullshit group paid for by the controllers. Yeah. Antifa is just to me, it's just a way to just kind of cause chaos, and you had stuff like BLM and stuff like that, and it was just, to me, that actually ended up causing more division. Shouldn't we be trying to like bring people together and not divide people over ideologies and stuff? Hello, Sean C. How you doing? So we shouldn't be dividing people over ideologies, should we? Hello, Goku. Because we don't need more testosterone. Well, if we are lowered unnaturally in testosterone, then maybe that's not a good thing, is it? Like if there's things in our environment or bad lifestyle choices that are lowering testosterone, I think that's a bit of a concern, don't you think? Hello, Miss Kitty. I mean, low testosterone is linked to a lot of problems in men, so we want to make sure that testosterone is optimized. Now, yeah, it doesn't want to go above what's naturally possible, but hello, D-Rex, but we should be trying to optimize our natural testosterone, in my opinion. We shouldn't be having it artificially lowered. Hello, David Kendall. There was a lady that wrote crossing today, 6'5"-ish. I contemplated, what the hell? That's even taller than me. That's mad. For a woman who's 6'5", it would be like crazy to see that. Yeah, the entire system is created to divide. We shouldn't have a left and right side. It was set up for failure from the beginning. People are just waking up to it. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Jester Hero. Yeah, you know what it's all about, right? So yeah, they want you to pick a side, left or right. But it's like, well, I don't identify on any side of the political spectrum. I mean, there's yeah, because maybe you can take some bits from both, and it's like they want everything to all be black and white. Like you're either on this side or that side. You either have to fall into the, whether it be in America it's Democrat or Republican. Well, maybe you don't agree with any side. Like there isn't any third option there. There's not not any viable third option. The same with this country. I mean, we've got this reform now, but I think reform's probably just going to be more of the same as your Tories and whatever. It's just, yeah. Hello, Caroline. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Hope you're all well. It's evening here. Oh, is it evening, Caroline? All right. Okay. Control. Yeah. There's no culture but the state design culture. Yeah, pretty much. Or just some corporate culture, The culture is whatever the corporations decide. The corporations decide on what trends are going to. It's really micro, like trends. It's yeah. The trend comes and goes quickly, and it's like 1 week there's a trend, and then the next week it's gone and replaced by something else. It's like another week, another new trend, and that culture just kind of, society just following bullshit trends. So I remember there was that ice bucket challenge thing, and it was like people would sort of do that for a bit, but then it was over, and that was faded out. And it's like people just do things because it's trending, because it's the current thing. Like when people would put certain flags in their bio or whatever, and because that's the current thing to do. Seems like, this is why a lot of people say that most people seem to be NPCs. They're just kind of following certain trends, certain narratives. they don't actually question, why am I even hopefully we're back now, and yeah, right. We need to progress. You've been saying the same stuff since a year ago. What do you mean a year ago? You've been watching me for a year. I thought you only watched me for about a few weeks. Yeah, yeah. We should be back now, guys, hopefully. Just cuts off occasionally, I don't know, but it is what it is. Right. I mean, I would say that I have progressed in my thinking, because a year ago I didn't even think that we could be all one soul, and that, I've been thinking deeply on different things, and been learning new things. So I think I have, moved on with my thinking with things, but maybe I'll just time them out, because I can't be asked with people. It's like, if I want to progress, then I'll progress. I don't need people to just like be assholes and just like they're trying to dictate how I do things. It's my show at the end of the day. If you don't like it, then it's not for you, is it? People are acting as though it's their fucking show. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Heaven. Oh, nice one. Thank you very much. They're acting like it's their show. They're acting like it's their platform. It's my platform. If people want to be here, then you know what I mean. Been watching for 5 minutes, but you seem to have a good mind. That all it allows to be wrong and progress. Love it. Yeah, it sounds like they're actually. Although it sounds like projection to me, really, but that's kind of how I'm seeing it. When people, they themselves are quite closed-minded, they'll claim that you're, not progressing with what you're saying and stuff. It's hello, Tria Prima. I'm doing. What do you mean? Am I daddy? That's it, Jamie. Let it out. Yeah, it's just friggin' sounds like projection, or just miserable. It's like, well, that's not my problem, is it? Open discussion and thinking different things. I was looking into, on the pyramids, the origin of that, and been having some different ideas on that, open up debate on that to kind of, yeah. I try to keep an open mind, even if I have to change my mind completely on something. Like, I mean, I change my mind all the time, but that's what we got to do sometimes. And I've progressed with my fitness stuff as well, and I've been trying to clean up form on exercises, because for a while I'd been doing things wrong, and I've been learning how to more kind of like dial in my technique, because a lot of people will just not dial it in properly. They'll just be sloppy. They'll do sloppy form, and you know what I mean. And then that's why they don't get good results, or they might even get injured. So we have to be careful to not let ourselves, kind of fall into the kind of ego lifting and stuff like that, trying to just get as many reps or as much weight as possible while, sacrificing form. But yeah, because usually that's going to end up leading to either stagnation or just burnout. So you just end up, because some people end up fucking up their joints and doing bullshit, which is then just going to set you back even more if you do that. Candace Owens, Stefan Burns, and Billy Carson to start. I mean, I've seen some stuff of Candace Owens, but I don't necessarily agree with her on everything. But yeah, I mean, but it's like, but they've been getting attacked, haven't they, for like siding more with like kind of, Tucker Carlson side of things. And it's like you've got this rift in American politics now where you've got, hello, Bo. Nah. Go away. Right. So there's like this rift I've been seeing where people have been either on the, people on the right side of politics where they're either very pro-Israel and versus the ones who are saying America first. So you had that old Ben Shapiro thing, and he just had some very like out of touch comments on saying stuff like, "Oh, if you can't afford to live in the city, then you should just move out or something." Instead of looking at like, well, maybe we should look at making things more affordable and stuff like that. Like, because there's clearly a problem if people really can't afford it. Like if people can't afford to live in the in the big city, then maybe that's a sign that the economy is fucked. But instead of acknowledging that, they're just like try to make out like everything's fine, but it's just your fault if you're living in the city or something. Yeah. Hello, Sudip to hold there. Okay. JFHM95, how you doing? Would you rather be a great white shark or a boa constrictor? I don't know. Probably a great white shark. If you're new here, guys, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, so yeah. Just welcoming everybody. Just show this out if you can. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. What would you rather be, a great white shark or a boa constrictor? It's a bit of a random question, but anyway, these are the important questions. Yeah, they're such like important questions, right? Hello, James. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm convinced you're a pot. Okay, well, just leave me alone then, Keep being you, brother. Thank you, Heaven. Hi, Monkey. I'm in York, England. What about you? Nice to meet you all. Again, if anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button. Yeah, just getting a lot of the chat on YouTube right now. Hello, Bunny. Look, this absolute goat man's rolling in. No, not really. Not exactly. I might look like it, but yeah. Looks can be deceiving, is all I'm gonna say. How are you brown when you're not white? What is it with these questions? It's just so stupid. I mean, nice to meet you. Enjoy the talk. I'll see you later. Will you be back again sometime or something? And it was good to talk to you. Tria prima, like the multiple wives stuff. Do you agree with that? What do you mean? You mean multiple wives? Is that what you're saying? Or multiple lives? What are you talking about? I don't know JFHM. I don't know. I don't know which one is bigger. To be honest, I don't really care. No, save some for the rest of us. Man's out here putting us to shame really well. Well, thank you for the compliment, I guess. But anyway, is everyone okay? Hope you've all had a good day today. Or having a good day today, rather. Right. Hello, David Kendall. Yeah, welcome back to the chat. Yeah, subscribe, check, and going. Okay, take care. Have a good day. Yeah, see you again soon then. All right. Oh, thank you, Gucci. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah. Who's still in here then? What's that talk about Nicki Minaj and her brand new political stand? Oh, really? What's going on with that then? Never heard about that. Hello, Rosaline Kays. Hi, it's just nice to say hi with no weirdness. Yeah. Thank you. Any new accents? Not really. Thank you for the likes, Corey. Some accents are hard to learn. I'm talking about this spiritual philosophy of Rupert Steiner. He proposed we had one soul and that we move through multiple lives to mature that soul. I was talking about this the other day, actually. I've been talking about this quite a bit lately, the idea of one soul that experiences multiple lives to mature and learn, which something I've been thinking might be possible. Thank you for like, well, I'm not like saying it's definite because we don't know, but this kind of ties into that whole idea of spiritual oneness, that this idea of the illusion of separation. Billy Connolly! Very windswept and interesting. That's the Billy Connolly one, yeah. So, but yeah, this idea that there's only one soul in the universe. That's just, anyway, that we just, that I just emerged out of chaos and randomness, and that's just what caused me to exist. Although, Sunish, how old is your soul then? Well, who knows? Who cares if yours is older? I got scared by your singing voice. How do you get scared by my singing voice? David says, all good here. That's good then. Glad to hear it. Welcome to my live, everybody. Who's still on the TikTok? Hello, Ali Joyner. How are you today? Hope all is well. I apparently got 10 people over on TikTok right now. Hello, Keza. How are you doing? Welcome in here, everyone. Nice to have you all here. What's this? Hi, I'm Kathy. Where are you from? I'm Jamie from the UK. Nice to meet you. I take it you're from the Philippines, right, Kathy? I'm guessing with the flag. I think that's a Philippines flag, isn't it? If I remember. But yeah. Wait, what you say, camera? What do you mean, camera? What do you mean, camera? What's going on? Camera. Good morning, everyone, or depending on where you are, good evening. Hello. What's that? Aisha, is it? Hello, Sinise. Nice to meet you. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. So, yeah. Welcome in. Hi, Flower Power. How you doing? I've seen you for a while. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm just trying to see what you guys want to talk about, like. But yeah, hello Lee. Oh, here we go again. How has that 6-7 thing not died out already? You know, Kathy, thank you for the follow. How has the 6-7 thing not died out? I mean, Lesher says, yes, thanks, Harry. That's good then. That's good to hear. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. That's what it is. Hi, Cappuccino Lover. How you doing? You okay? What's your name? Nice to meet you. I don't know, sometimes I feel like a bit pressured to try and, I don't know, keep up with like things. I feel like I'm, pressured to try and keep people entertained, and like otherwise people are just gonna go. I don't know. Sometimes I can feel a bit kind of tense because I'm feeling like unless I'm constantly trying to entertain people, then they're just not gonna stick around. Then I just end up being kind of like, just end up freezing and just kind of, maybe I'll play some mouth harp. I don't know. Hello, Nemza. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? Probably tea. Yeah, tea. I prefer tea over coffee, I think. Coffee just tastes nasty to me, really, but that's my opinion. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Nice to meet you all. Anyway, if anyone's new here, subscribe and follow. Okay. Hi, I am a human. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm using the other camera because I'm on TikTok at the same time, so hopefully I'm not going to get too much disruption with that, because I did get a bit of a bit where it did cut out. Hello, oldie. Oh, Australia. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. But yeah, so what we're saying, that's awesome skill. How long have you been playing it? I mean, not actually that long, about a few months. But I did actually get it last March, but I didn't properly start playing it until September, because I tried it and I couldn't do it, and then I was like, I tried it again and I could do it. It's odd how that happens, isn't it? Where you try something, you can't really play it, and then you try again. Hello, History Explorer. Good to see you again. How have you been? Hi, Shane. How you doing? You know, sometimes you try it and then it's like, oh, this is not sounding right. And then you leave it for a few months and then come back to it, and then it's like somehow it just kind of clicks. China, hello there, Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? It's midnight. Okay, take care. Nemza. Yeah, hope you subscribed. And then, yeah. Anyway. How are you doing anyway, Hannah? You okay? Good to have you here as always. Yeah. That'd be midnight in Australia, right? Because the time difference. Oh, good. Haven't seen you much. I've been on YouTube mainly, but I'm going to try and do both somehow. Trying to like keep up with both chats or something like that. we'll see. Yeah. Anyway. Graham. I saw him the other day, I think. Graham Marsden you're talking about. Yeah, this keeps going on about Mockler Misen or whatever the hell that is. I think they're just having a... Yeah, hello, Elodie. How you doing? Hope you're well today. So I'm probably going to go to the gym later at some point. Hello, anyone. So, yeah, going to probably do a gym session. Doing fine, thanks. That's good to hear. Hello, Densky. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hello, Ellie. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Not seen you for a while. All right, what's that? It's 8 a.m. where I am, but I'm gotta go for now. Okay, take care. See you later. What sort of stuff do I do when I bust? Usually singing. Not with guitar, no. Just with like a backing track, really. Anyway, yeah, I don't really do guitar, but maybe that's something I should learn at some point. I saw some guy who like did it with guitar, and thank you for the likes, James. How you doing? Hope everyone's well. Anyway, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and hit the follow button if you're new here. Thank you for the follow, Floor. Yeah, welcome in here. Yeah. Why would I drink badger milk? That would be like really bad. Hello there, Power Metal Guardian. Yeah. Power Metal, like I know like a band called what are they called? Dragon Force. That's what comes to my mind when I'm thinking power metal, really, but yeah. Anyway, is everyone okay? Hope you're all having a good day so far. Adam apples. What do you mean? How are your Adam apples? What do you mean by that? Pardon. What do you mean, pardon? Power metal guardian. So about the music, power metal genre called power metal. Anyway, go on. What's your joke? Anyone? Well, you said I'm blocked at Liberty. What do you mean? What are you saying? What are we saying? What's thingy? Hang on. Can one of you go into Millionaire Trust stream until I'm not going back, please? What the hell? Hello, Prakash. Okay. Oh, you're blocked from that stream. Okay, you know it. I didn't know you knew each other, Annie and Liberty. I mean, what's going on here? I didn't know you guys knew each other or something. Hello, Cold Bang. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but welcome in here. Oh, a quiz channel. What channel is that? Okay. I also like this style of music. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's cool. And anyway, we've got 17 on TikTok. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. And we've got some more on YouTube as well. So just say hello if you're watching. Come and, let's have a chat. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we just usually make it up as we go along, really. Thank you for the heart me your happiness. Nice one. Thank you very much. Oh, Vicky, what's going on? Is that for real? Oh, goodness. I don't think they're for real, are they, really? Anyway. It's just causes you to spit, spit everywhere. What is up, people? Hello, James Brown. Oh, yeah, you're James Brown. I'm Jamie Brown. James Brown. Yeah, it's a man's world. That song, someone tried doing it in the chat, like putting that song in the chat. Oh, Death Bat. There's that other one. I feel good. Do. That one. Isaac. Who's Isaac? Yeah. Police Academy. All right, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Hit that like button. Hit subscribe, follow. Anyway, hello, Lee. 9 plus 10. Oh, we're doing maths in here, apparently. Yeah. What's that? Bane voice. Oh, really? And maybe I could have a look at that. Hi, Miss Char. Thank you for the likes. How are you today? Hope you're well. Welcome in, people. What we're talking about in here. What is going on here? What is going on in this live? So random sometimes, isn't it? You know. Isaac Nolan. Hello, Stars Elites. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. 9 plus 10 is 15, yeah. 9 plus 10. Yeah. What 1 plus 1 equals? What 1 plus 1 equals? Hello, Miss Jar. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, I haven't, Def, but yeah, we all right, people? Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. How many likes are we on the YouTube side? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's try and get those likes up in here. All right. Yeah, let's just bear with me a second. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Right, let's just see. We're on 21 likes. Okay, cool. I'll give it another one. Huh. Hello, hang on a second. Where's the chat? Hang on a second. Jalapeno pepper. Hang on. Maths learning channel. Now, apparently, yeah, it's a maths learning channel. So someone else that just joined the chat. Hang on a second. Hello, Ultima Lex. What are you saying? Don't know what you mean. Sure, I just saw somebody else pop up in the chat. So anyway, if anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button. Right. So thank you, Isaac. See you later. Yeah. So again, if anyone's new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Jamie. So how am I doing today? Not too bad, thank you. How are you doing today? Welcome in here, everybody. Didn't I just see someone else join the chat on YouTube in the watch page? I mean, bear with me a second. Thank you for the follow user. Right. Bear with me a second, guys. Christ-centered, a natural G. Hello, Indian atheist. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. All right. For some reason, this TikTok thing. Hang on a sec. Getting some like. Getting this circle. I have to sort this thing out real quick. Goodness. I start with maths. What is going on there? 7 plus 5. Okay. I don't know, guys. What is going on with this fucking thing right now? It's just loading this thing up right now, and it's God. If I don't get to complete this thing within 5 minutes, it'll. Hang on a sec. Right, it'll say my live will end in 5 minutes if I don't complete this fucking capture bullshit. This is on TikTok. I don't know why they do that, but it is what it is. West Country. I've been to Devon before. If you consider that as West Country, that's the only bit of like kind of West Country I've been to. For goodness sake, what is going on here? Right, just gotta wait for this thing to load. Right. Okay. What's that? Lee says my typing is cooked. Oh no. Yeah. I notice a lot of people on here don't seem to type properly. I don't know. That's something I notice sometimes with some people that are typing is like, it looks like they're not even typing in English sometimes. Anyway, Yeah, why are you asking me about West Country anyway? What's that got to do with anything? I don't really get that, but anyway. Is everyone okay then? Share the live out if you can. Hi. Oh, hang on a sec. Why is it asking me to verify again? I've just put it in the right fucking place. What's that? What's up with it? Fuck me. That should have been acceptable, right? God's sake. God, it's so annoying. Bear with me, guys. I have to do something with this fucking thing right now. Hello, Susie. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the TikTok thing. It's just, I'm having to do this fucking puzzle piece bullshit. Otherwise, it'll end my live soon. God, it's so annoying. Sorry, I just have to focus on this a second, and I'll be with you guys. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, it's just been buffering, and it's just taking ages to load up. And yeah, I'll just have a drink while I'm waiting for it. Oh yeah, just what we're saying. eBay. What about eBay? I don't really use eBay. TikTok. Why is that? Oh, in India, I know it is, isn't it? Yeah, India. You can't use it in India, can you? They have their own version of it, don't they? In India, right? Hello, Aditya. How you doing? I hope you're well. Nice to meet you all. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, TikTok's just annoying at times, but I'm trying to go live on there right now, and it's just taking the piss. You have to do so every so often. They put this second thing where you have to complete some fucking puzzle piece thing, otherwise it'll not let you continue your live or something. You have to restart it. Some shit. Hang on, it says unable to verify. What the fuck? I've just fucking verified. Fucking God, it's so annoying. I've literally put the puzzle piece into the right fucking place. You take it in the piss, right? Come on, right, finally. Okay. God, that was so like tedious. Right, so that's sorry about that, guys, but yeah. I don't know. Why do I even bother? You know what I mean? Sometimes you think to yourself, why do we even bother? Hello, saying, how you doing? PUBG is also banned, but we have our own version, right? What's PUBG again? PUBG. I've heard of PUBG, but don't really know what it is. Are you single? Yes, I am. Why? Man Steel or Barack Obama, really. Thank you for the rose, George. Nice one. Okay, well, hello, Jay Stolly. How you doing? Dan the Grey. How's it going? What's that? You're putting some like, what do you call it? Like, is that some location or something? The hell? Anyway, is everyone okay? Hope you're all well. Yeah, everybody leave a like. Everybody subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry I'm repeating myself, but yeah. I have to just remind people sometimes because, yeah, that's what we got to do. PUBG, I've heard about it, but I don't. I've heard what is it again? PUBG, some kind of what's it? Some game or something. I don't play video games anymore, so. Oh, Quanta, thank you for the follow. Nice one. And I've heard about it, but yeah, I've never. I don't like I said, I don't play video games anymore. I don't play any sort of video games these days. Thank you for the tofu, George. Okay, nice one. Yeah, I don't play video games these days, which, just kind of, I guess I just grew out of all that, really. I used to play them a lot as a kid, but you get to a point where you're thinking, like, what's the point? I don't know. I think part of it was just, yeah, I don't know, just going to other things. I've been focusing a lot on fitness and live streaming and things like that. Just haven't really got around to playing games. It's time consuming and like, yeah. You can get really deep into a game and before you know it, like hours and hours have passed you just to try and complete one level, it can be really frustrating, and it's just not worth it for me, really. Is it really worth it just stressing yourself out trying to complete a game, and it's just can be very tedious. Hello, Donald. That can get very addictive. They're designed to be very addictive. I think video games are like a trap, to be honest. I mean, is everybody having a good day then? Hope you're doing well. Share this out if you can. Sorry I'm repeating myself a lot, but yeah. Just be really nice if people can support this thing. Yeah, we're getting close to 5K subscribers on YouTube now, so, and we're also close to 10,000 followers on TikTok. Okay, I'm not gonna have this in the comment section. Oh goodness. All right. Some people are just being very immature, so can we just like not do that? Like, how old are you guys? It's like they act like they're just really little children or something. In that case, you probably shouldn't really be here, should you? Anyway, so who's still in the TikTok? Probably there's 14 people in here, 15 now. Who are they? Who's still in the live? Say hello if you're watching. Seem to get a lot of lurkers on there. So yeah. So if you don't mind, just I'll just say something. Why do people just come in here and just kind of not say anything? But whatever. Anyway, are we all right, people? Are you having a good day? Okay, Susie, are you still there? Seems to have gone quite quiet in the chat right now. Future plans to get married or have kids, possibly, but I don't really want to like put any pressure on that, and I don't really want to kind of get my hopes up too much because you just never know, do you? And also, part of me is questioning whether I should even bother having kids, because even though I do want to in a way, because we're biologically wired to, a lot of us are biologically wired to want to have kids, but then at the same time, there's a lot of responsibilities. So it's one of those things. I have this kind of like, you could say like a cognitive dissonance where it's like, part of me wants to, but then part of me thinks, do I really want to though? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you want to have them, but then it's like kind of, but then there's all the responsibilities that comes with it. You know, kind of, yes, it's like a sacrifice thing. Is the sacrifice worth it? Is a question. But I do think there's something special about bringing life into the world. It's probably one of the most magical things that somebody can do is bring in new life into the world. But with the way I've been thinking lately, what if you're actually not bringing new life into the world and it's really just a reflection of you? Some believe that everything is just a reflection of yourself. So anyway, hello, Amber. Will you regret it if you don't? Well, who knows? I won't know because I haven't got there yet. Some people might regret having them. So it's one of those things. It's a gamble, isn't it? Hello, John DeBar. But it's just I don't want to like sacrifice. I like to be quite free and kind of. I'm quite a person that likes to live on my own terms. It's just I would feel like I would be trapped if I had them. That's the only thing. Unless I maybe got my life up to a point where I could just kind of have more freedom, even whilst having kids, if you know what I mean. Thank you for the follow, Shang. Like, if you're quite doing well in life, then life becomes a lot more comfortable. Even when you have children, you're going to be able to have a lot more freedom of things, if you get me. So right now, I'm not ready to have them, but maybe at some point. I don't want to rule it out, but yeah. Anyway, so welcome to the live, everybody. Share the live out if you can. Hello, ASDF. That's the thing on the laptop, I mean on the keyboards. Like lifelong commitment, yeah. Because even once they've like moved out, then there's still, yeah, you know what I mean. Hello, Joe. Who's Jesse Jackson? What are you saying? What the hell's going on? Thank you, Shang. King, how's it going? Never an ideal time to have kids, but there's nothing more rewarding in life either. It's just, and what I'm saying is like, what you're saying, Amber. It's just the whole thing of, I like the idea of being kind of, because I want to become at some point, maybe get more nomadic and just travel. But then it's like, if I have kids, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know. It just sounds like maybe it would not be compatible with way that I would want to live my life. It'd just be a lot of stress and a lot of just lack of freedom. Anyway, welcome to the live, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. What's everybody's plans for the rest of the day then? Yeah. Don't know how many members I've got on my YouTube now, because I've got quite a few now actually. I have to have a look and see like what the, yeah, like monetize with the monetization and all that. Have a look and see what number I've got. Hello Anne, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to the live. Anxiety, welcome back. Hit that like button, everybody. Hi Donald, how you doing? Donald! Right, so if I go to where it says earn, I think something, and then if I go to memberships, does it tell me like what the, yeah, it says we've got 11 members. Revenue last 31 days. It says that, yeah. That's pretty good that we got some, yeah, a few members. Got 11 in total now. Yeah, hi Acoustic, how you doing? You all right? Hope all is well. Thank you for the likes, Acoustic. Yeah. Christ is Lord says the real deal. Okay, if that's what you think. Yeah, I've got some. Well, someone gifted out members, so yeah. The hell? What are you on about? Calling, saying PDF file? The hell? I don't know. Let's try and keep it civil in here, shall we? What's going on here? I'm 30 years old. Yeah, I'm 30 years old. Roof's still leaking. Oh no, you're still learning guitar. Well, just keep trying, you know. What's new? Nothing much, really. Yeah, nothing much. Just same old for the most part. But yeah, I've watched South Park. Yeah, I've watched a few episodes of that. One of my favorite ones was when Randy goes on Wheel of Fortune. That was quite a funny one. Paid the geezer 4,500, water pouring in, I'm devastated. Yeah, that's just scandal, that, isn't it? You know, like you pay, and then what you're gonna do? You're gonna like try and, because like when they've done a bad job, and then you should be able to like get some refund or something, or do you have to come back and do it for free? You know what I mean? Sometimes they're just yeah. Boys say I'll be back when it's dry. What the fuck? That sounds like some bullshit. That. Adrenaline, thank you for the likes. How you doing? Oh, that's not good. Acoustic, that's not good at all, is it? Okay, let's just get rid of the nonsense. Hello, kick it with grimace. Okay, let's just get rid of that. What the hell? Just go away. Just leave me alone. Alright. How's this thing? I mean, it's alright, I guess. I might try and get out and busk again soon. Yeah, I'm planning on doing that again soon, but I might need to get a new system for that. I might get like a karaoke system or something. Oh, you like singing? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just using the restream thing because I'm on TikTok at the same time, so that's why you're too zoomed in. Well, it's just I can't really. I mean, it's. I don't think it's that bad, is it? Yeah. Just to do with like, I don't know if you can zoom it out, but I just kind of have it backed off. Yeah. But yeah, harmonica could be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, harmonica. Or trombone. Oh yeah. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, there's about 20 people on TikTok apparently. Where are they all? Why is there like hardly anyone chatting though? Who are these viewers? And there's 20 people watching live. I don't know who they are either, but yeah. Anyway. I'll come in anyway, people. Let's see who these people are. Alright. I don't know, guys. I guess sometimes people will maybe they'll just watch in the background or something and not say anything. I'm tempted to get one of those friends McDonald's. What the hell? Hi, Ty. How you doing? I hope you're well. Nice to meet you all. No, Sean. Amber observers. Yeah, you get like lurkers. Call them lurkers. Yeah. What's that? Okay, just get rid of this crap. Alright, soon, Chris. No. Okay, what is going on here, eh? This is just absolutely just draining, isn't it? Goodness. What is up with people, eh? I don't know, it's just some of the people on YouTube are just talking shit. You said you're Christian, but you said you're Indian atheist. So you're not a religious person then, right? Come on, guys, what is going on? But you call yourself Indian atheist, but then you're saying I'm Christian, not Muslim. So which one are you? Are you atheist or are you Christian? It's like you're just here to take the piss or something, by the sounds of it. I mean, your account looks like it's a troll account, Indian atheist. What the hell's going on? Anyway, hello, Leon. How you doing? Claude Speed from GTA 3. Let's have a look. I don't even know that even. I mean, I know GTA 3. Let's see, Claude. Apparently, I look like this guy or something. Let's have a look. Claude from GTA 3. I mean, Not really. Don't think I look like that guy. Nah, I don't see it. Anyway, you're replying to that guy, not you, but you just said, I'm Christian. So you said you're atheist. So why did you say you're Christian? It's around 290 days until GTA 6, unless they push it back again. Hello, Maria, because they keep on delaying it, don't they? So who knows? But they're going to have to bring it out at some point, right? They're not going to have people waiting forever. I mean, surely they'll have to bring it out, right? It's been going on long enough, hasn't it, at this point? Oh, you're from Barbados. Oh, yeah. What's the weather like? It's a bit dull here, isn't it? It's just, yeah. But winter will be soon over, at least. Oh, it's mimicking him. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Anyway, it would kill all hype if they delay again, and apparently pre-orders coming soon. Okay, then. Yeah, I suppose it would eventually people would just get fed up of like it can, maybe if they delay it a bit, it can cause hype, but then if they delay it too much, then people just get fed up and think it's never going to come out. Crap in Scormate, yeah, I bet. Yeah. So just, there was actually a guy called Nab Ventures, and he lived near Scarborough. He's actually in Philippines now, but he comes to watch my channel sometimes. So I've actually met him in person before once. But yeah, if you want to go and check him out, it's called Nab Ventures. That's just all one word. What's NAB, capital letters, and then Ventures, all one word. So yeah, because he wants to go live soon. But yeah, I think he said he's got a laptop now, so he could go live. But yeah, I think he's he's doing a lot of like videos and things, and he's doing it on laptop. So yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. Oh, you used to live in Scarborough, did you? Oh really? Hello, Easy. Hello, Unk. How you doing, guys? Yeah. Helps if people like the live. So yeah. What's your name on YouTube? At Jamie Brown JB, I think. Hello, Shema. How you doing? We're just talking about how they keep delaying GTA 6, but like I said, we'd have to bring it out at some point. Otherwise, it's just the hype's gonna die down, isn't it? So yeah. I hope everyone's having a good day anyway. I was doing some beatboxing before, but yeah, I've just been trying to stay positive and stuff, and not let any of the negativity get me down, because it was a bit rough the other day. And yeah, some might say it was because of a full moon, but it was just one of those days where the trolls were in full force. Usually it's not that bad, but what day was that on? I think it was on Saturday or whenever it were. And they were just relentless. Games, I don't play any video games. I used to play them a lot. Oh, healthy me. I used to have them on like Xbox and PlayStation and stuff. I had a lot of different consoles, actually. I even had a Nintendo Wii at one point, and I used to play on like the Wii Sports on there and stuff. So that was yeah. What's that, Sim Chris? You're in about Philippines or something, or what we're talking about now, or Indonesia? Oh yeah. I mean, like, it's not for everybody over there, but yeah, you gotta just kind of like find what's best for you, really, because some people are telling you that, leave broken Britain and all that, but some of them are just trying to say that to try and. There's people trying to sell courses to tell people how to exit the UK. So I'm thinking, can we really trust these people, or are they just trying to take advantage of a trend that's leave broken Britain? The thing is that, yeah, Britain has its problems, but then everywhere has its problems. But you have to find what's best for you, really. And But I feel like some people are just exploiting narratives, and while it is true that West has fallen and whatever, but it's like, and yeah, I mean, I was talking to Nav and he said that there's some things in, say, like the Philippines that are better, but there's also problems like I don't want to have to deal with all the creatures if I was to go there. That's something that would maybe put me off all the, that you could have all sorts of creepy creatures around. A lot of them have burnt all bridges here and have bad reputations. What you mean? Who has a bad reputation? What are you talking about? The anxiety says I'm tired. We'll get some sleep. Hello, Husseini. How you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, I'll just get rid. Like, if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything. Like, no one needs to hear about your shitty fucking things. The Brits, they try and teach you how to leave Britain. Oh, yeah. So what you're saying, that they've burnt bridges in Britain or they've burnt bridges in other countries? What are you trying to say? Yeah, they're trying to say, oh, if you follow my course or whatever, and I've seen a few people who will, they'll try and paint the UK as this broken place, and yeah, there is, issues with it, but it's just the grass isn't always greener on the other side, is what I'm saying. It all comes down to personal preference, and nowhere's perfect. Some might leave the country because of dating prospects and stuff. So I've heard in other countries they tend to be a bit more. Some guys are saying that they prefer the the women over there than the Western ones, but it's an individual preference thing, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah. Hope everyone's having a good day. Have you tried? Get out of here. Weird comments. The fuck? What's that? They don't live in these countries. Either they only financially survive. They're just yeah, what do you mean they don't live in these countries? I mean, they go and live in them, and then they take advantage of the Western economy, which is more. But basically, what happens is, for example, because this guy who's moved to the Philippines, they said you could get 6 bananas for 30p. He said, so or if was it 5? It might have been whatever it was. I think it was 6 actually. 6 for 30p. So that's 5 pence for a banana. Whereas in this country, it's way more expensive. But the thing is, the people over there that are actually working the jobs over there, they're actually earning far less. They might only earn about a few £100 a month. Living in the UK certainly makes you consider moving away. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It can be a bit of a depressing place. The weather can be depressing, and for some people it might just be that the better weather might make you just feel more positive and optimistic and what have you. Which because some say that if you're in certain environments where it's more positive, the people are more positive, you're more likely to be positive as well. If you're just around a bunch of negative people, because even if you can deal with the bad weather and stuff, it's but there's this kind of just negative doomer energy for most of the year where it's you know what I mean? It's just people are only happy when it's sunny or whatever, and even then people still seem kind of miserable. Everyone loves to complain here. No one seems to want to take responsibility. like there's just no, yeah, there's not much. What is it? Not much accountability, and some people have gone about this thing called tall poppy syndrome. Have you heard of a thing called tall poppy syndrome? So basically, in this country, it's quite a common thing where people want to try and cut others down that try to who've been like basically doing better than other people because they see it as like there's a lot of like, shall we say, like anti-entrepreneurship. Some people say that in America it's better for entrepreneurs or something, but in the UK, like it's apparently like people are just kind of almost kind of look down on people who are starting their own businesses and stuff. Hello, Claire. They see you as some kind of greedy capitalist or something. And while some are, but it can sort of like be, whereas if you go some other country where you can network with other people and you've got other like-minded people. Hello, Nemo. How you doing? There's far too much judgment in the UK. People always trying to one up each other. I mean, there is that. I think we should just be like happy for people if they're doing well in life. But it's this whole competition anxiety and all that people have, and yeah, this whole competition anxiety thing where people feel inferior because they're not keeping up with the Joneses and all that. It's like we're in this country where you've got people sort of like buying, what is it? Things that money they don't have to impress people that they don't care about or something. It's just really odd to me. But as soon as you start to actually, you know, do well for yourself, maybe you start your own company and whatever, and actually have real success, then suddenly those people are going to have a problem with you a lot of the time. They'll say some things like, "Oh, you've changed" or something. That's what some people might end up doing, is they'll turn on you. They only want you to be as successful as them, but not above them. Bad entrepreneurship are great in capitalist country. People prefer for others to be with them at rock bottom than see them do better than themselves. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. There's this thing called the crabs in the bucket analogy where, like, so you imagine like crabs in a bucket and one's trying to escape. All the other crabs then try and pull it back down because, it's trying to do better for themselves. This is a society that we live in where people don't want to see others doing better because that makes them, it exposes their insecurities, and what I mean. Not many people talking in this chat, but plenty people here. Yeah, there's 18 apparently. Hello, Bobu. Well, Styles, thank you for the likes. How you doing? Yeah, how is there 18 people on TikTok? And there's a few on the YouTube side, but the YouTube chat tends to be more busy, I find. That's what I find from my experience. Despite having less subscribers than TikTok, I have way busier chats usually. So but sometimes money is all they had. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing is that if you know, if you rely on money to, be happy, then I think there's a problem there, isn't there? Like we shouldn't be relying on financial gain for like our mental health, I'd say. Hello, Grace Maynard. Some people have this anxiety that if they lose their money, then therefore they're going to become, so like devastated. I'm listening, playing Enter the Dungeon. Okay. Hello, Trina Johnson. Thank you. If anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button. So yeah, it's just so odd to me how, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of strange to me. People just kind of they're buying with money they don't have, trying to impress people they don't care about. Why not just try and find some friends that don't need all that? You know what I mean? Iron Man potential. Kick it says, has anyone? Okay, neutral. Yeah, people say that I look depressed or something. People seem to get confused with thinking that a neutral face means that someone's depressed or miserable or something, but that's not necessarily the case. Hello, Diva. Well, yeah, you were just probably saying some stupid shit. Eh. All right. Right, I'm going to restart the YouTube live, I think.